Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I got a question for y'all.
Sure.
Y'all saw that rumor? Not a rumor. It was announced, but it was kept anonymous on which team offered Toronto 3 first-round picks for OG Anunoby. I have a feeling it was the Knicks. What do y'all think about that? Would you do that trade? And what players would go out in that trade as well? Because I feel like they would want Obi. You're dealing with Messiah. You're dealing with Messiah. That's tough. He's fleeced us twice before.
I'm scared, man.
Not 3 first round picks.
That's a lot, bro.
I think the thinking was that 2 of the 3 was the Detroit and Milwaukee, and then 1 was ours, which was probably unprotected. That was the thinking.
I can see the Knicks. Well, I can definitely see it being the Knicks because it was rumored earlier that the Knicks were looking to almost blow it up when we was going on that little bit of a losing streak, and OG Anunoby was the guy we were targeting. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Knicks. I know that the Raptors want 2 unprotected picks in that deal because it was reported that they wanted the DeJounte Murray type deal. So the DeJounte Murray type deal was pretty much picks and like cap filler, pretty much. You know what I mean? So I don't think they necessarily want anything important from our like as far as players, but they want picks. And I don't know, 2 unprotected for that's a lot.
What if it was 1 unprotected and then the Washington Detroit picks along with it and Obi Toppin? Would you do that?
Two protected, 1 and Obi. That would leave us with
all day. 2
unprotected left. Maybe. You know what the thing is? For all stars, my only hesitation is the big swing all-star guys usually cost you 3 unprotected. That's why only reason I hesitate. So the big swing type A personality all-stars cost you 3 unprotected, and you're using 1 for OG. Then it's like, damn, you're gonna miss out on the all-star for that. Unless they're willing to accept OG in a flip for all-star with 2 unprotected.
Or at that point, maybe RJ. I'm assuming we keep Grimes too. So we would have Grimes, IQ, RJ, and OG.
Right. So you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I would do that deal.
I would too.
I'm not giving them 3 picks. I'm sorry.
Huh?
1 protected. I'm not giving them 3 picks. I'm sorry. 1 protected and 1 unprotected. Donovan Mitchell for 3 picks.
Oh,
Ryan, your face looks so disgusted.
Ryan, only 1 pick is Knicks.
I don't give a damn what if 1 pick is Knicks. I'm not giving them 3 first round picks.
Damn.
I'm not giving them 3 first round picks.
Damn.
They'll get 2. They'll get 2, not 3. That's me though.
Chat. What do y'all think? Because look, the picks we have, right? The 3 unprotected. We have the Bucks picks, which is definitely going to convey.
Yeah.
The Detroit pick, I can't see that conveying until maybe 2026, 2027, because 2026, I think, is top 11 protected. And 2027 is top 9 protected. And at that point, Jalen Duren and those guys, they should be better. But then it's the Wizards pick is iffy though. Because the Wizards pick, like the Wizards has sucked for a long time, though. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Wizards has just always been bad. And I feel like if anything wasn't going to convey, it might be the Wizards pick. Like the Wizards pick might as well I can see the Wizard pick being like a second rounder for real.
Ryan, what if it wasn't a Knicks pick? What if it was Washington, Detroit, and Dallas pick, and Obi Toppin?
I mean, if it's 3 protected, and the Raptors are willing to go for it,
It might not even have to be Obi, yo.
I probably would make that trade, but I'm just looking at the metrics and I'm like, if you can get a player like Donovan Mitchell for 3 first-round picks and players, why am I going to give up 3 first-round picks for OG Anunoby when those players are not on the same level?
But you're forgetting about the swaps. You talked about 2 swaps on him too. We got 5 years worth of draft control.
I just don't think he's a 3 first-round pick player. I'll give them 2 first-round picks. I'm not giving them.
That's fair. With the pits being protected, I do it.
Because the Wizards pick, I feel like that's a second. I feel like the Wizards pick is gonna be a second. So it's like if I'm giving him the picks, it's gonna be like the worst of the picks. That's what I'm thinking in my brain.
I think OG has a ceiling. It's not Donovan Mitchell. That's for damn sure.
Definitely not no damn Donovan Mitchell. That's why I'm even hesitating on giving you Obi, because defensively I can see his ceiling, but offensively, like I don't think there's gonna be much to his game offensively. Maybe 3-and-D if anything.
I hate saying that. With us, with the Knicks, yeah.
Sherwin says, Obi's a bust.
Kathy, this is Sherwin. Sherwin hates Obi and he trolls.
Wow.
Get to know him.
We lost Ryan.
Ryan said goodnight.
Ryan got pissed.
Ryan was sick. He was sick of you talking about this.
I think we can keep Obi personally. Like if we're giving him those picks, I think we can end up keeping Obi.
I thought about salary matching. I think OG's only making like $3 million. I think he's still on his rookie deal. So I was thinking about who do we give without taking back extra salary and all that. Point. So Obi was the one that made the most sense.
Right. McBride.
I think McBride's probably only making like what, $500,000, three quarters.
Right about that.
Late second.
You're right about that.
Britt says, with Thibs stagnant offense, OG is not going to become a better scorer.
Definitely not. We're just going to stick him on Siakam.
That's one of the few Obi deals I've read that I wasn't like cringing. I wasn't like, damn, we did him up Obi for that guy. I was like, well, he's got a ceiling.
OG's making $7 million. Hold on. Jason said OG's making $17 million. We need to look that up real quick.
Maybe it hasn't kicked in yet.
If he's making $17 million, then and all they want, well, Evan isn't expiring, so I can't see that. So Derrick Rose might work. If they're doing, if they want like a DeJounte Murray-esque package, like they just took veteran contracts and cut them, so maybe they'll do some picks and Derrick Rose can go where he wants. But although that kind of be, the Knicks don't really want to do Derrick Rose dirty though, so maybe they wouldn't do that.
I was wrong. I was wrong. He did sign an extension. He's on his second contract. He's making 17 this year, 18 next year. So Cam and Derrick Rose would satisfy the salary.
Yeah. Oh, if they get Cam from it, maybe they'll do it. Yeah, I can see.
Fritz says Road, Reddish, and 3 picks.
Which picks?
We need taller guys.
Yeah, I agree. We don't have anyone like him on the roster.
We don't even. That's even why I was pushing even though some people were pissed about. No, people were like my. Some liked it, some didn't. When I talked about Jonathan Isaac, I was like, man, I would take a chance. I would take a chance. That man is freaking 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan, dog. What the hell? It can move like a gazelle. I don't know. I don't think it'll cost us 3 firsts either.
Picks for Timmy says we need Cam.
I'm not even. I've exhausted that conversation.
Yeah, me too. He should play, but he's not what people think he is. I think he's kind of shown what he is and what he's capable of.
Absolutely.
It's a terrible motor.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I think it's kind of end the show. We talked enough. This show has ran.
Oh yeah, can I add one more thing? Because like,
Are you back?
Look, it's back.
here's my map. Look, okay, so this is my reasoning why I wouldn't give up the 3 picks, because I do understand what Lee is saying. I do understand that there were 2 swaps involved, but at the end of the day, the Cavaliers only gave up 3 picks that they actually owned, whereas they don't own those picks anymore. Those picks are in the possession of the Jazz. At least with the swaps, you're still picking those years. It's just dependent on, positioning where you switch. You're still gonna pick that year. So it's like, okay, if it's a situation where it's like, okay, I'm gonna give them 2 first, and then that 3rd pick is a swap, I might consider that. But to give away 3 picks that I actually own, and give that and give those picks and have those picks in the possession of the Raptors for Anunoby, no, I'm sorry, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Fair.
I might do it if it's some bum picks. I'll do a Wizards pick. And yeah.
I would too, J. Ellis. We agree.
Woo! That means the show is over.
All right.
Y'all, if y'all touching and agreeing here.
The Crips and the Blood have shaken hands. All right.
Peace on earth.
Peace on earth. All right. Unify the block.